Hey everybody, welcome back to the Tough Car Challenge. Today's contestant is the big industrial truck, the Gavril T Series. The particular model we got is the T65 box van upfit. And not much to say about this thing. It has a big straight six diesel little motor under the hood, putting about 345, 350 horsepower, 12, 13 speed manual transmission, and rear wheel drive. So pretty much just built to haul a lot of shit around, rack up hundreds of thousands of miles, and give reliable service. So, can this big old can this big old truck survive the gauntlet of the Tough Car Challenge test track? I don't know, but I can tell you one thing. We're going to get in it and find out. So, with that being said, let's get the show on the road, shall we? All right, we're in our T-Series and very utilitarian interior here. I mean, you got your gas, your brake, your clutch, your shifters here. One's for the transmission, others for the to go between the ranges. And not much else can be said. So without further ado, away we go. And it'd help if I set the transmission right now, wouldn't it? There we go. So picking up speed at a good pace, especially given its size, already up to about 40, 45. Definitely on par with some of the slower vehicles that we've ran around the track. Oh, there we go. Coming on the first set of corners, all right, through the Widowmaker. Yeah, the Widowmaker is where I fear this truck is going to have the biggest amount of issues, but time will tell. Coming up over the second jump. Little hair raising because you got to set, this truck has to settle down and go right into a corner, and it being not really built for this sort of thing, it is top heavy, so can be very scary to do this. So alrighty, here we go, turning in. It's, oh shit, oh holy fuck, we actually ran through the Widowmaker and we survived. Holy hell, we're gonna pull off and see what the hell happened when we get back over there. Oh my god, this truck is, I was not expecting that. I thought I was gonna, when I messed the corner up, I thought it was gonna be done. So holy shit, this thing actually might this thing might beat the Civetta Ballide, but it is badly damaged already. I mean, my foot's to the floor and it's not doing a whole lot of nothing. Oh. There we go. Pull in. There we go. Let's hop out and see what the hell has happened to our truck. Alrighty, so we're out of the truck, and honestly, it looks like, if anything, the bumper just got bent to fuck him back. I mean, turning that and the suspension looks like it might have got blown out a little bit because the truck is sitting a little weird towards the front. Other than that, not a whole lot of damage. I'm very surprised because that was a really fucking rough hit. So with that being said, we're going to get back in the truck, keep going, and run it till it's dead. So let's go. Alrighty, we're back in it and just putting our foot down and away we go. The suspension is jacked up because the truck is not driving that well. So it is one of those things. Oh, it's actually pulling a little bit to the left. So stopped, it makes you look like the truck's in better shape than it is. Oh, there we go. Come on. Pull your ass up the hill. There we go. Well, we've already beat the Civetta Ballide, so that's actually kind of interesting. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Get your ass back. Never mind. It's done. Well, the T-Series is on its side, so its attempt at the Tough Car Challenge is now over. It had a very interesting run, even though it was extremely short. So it's definitely a 1.5 laps. So at the bottom of the list with the Civetta Bolide, but it did edge out the Bolide just a little bit. We're going to go ahead, hop out of the, crawl our way out of the truck, and see how bad the damage is to it. Alrighty, we are out of the T-Series, and overall the truck does not look in too bad of shape. The box has starting to come apart, and we do have some damage to the cab, as well as we knew we had suspension damage. We're going to go ahead, get the truck back on the road and on its wheels, and we're going to take a look at it a little further. Alrighty, so had a little bit of a mishap trying to get it back on its wheels, but we have the truck back on its wheels, and it is beat to hell. I mean, not as beat as some of the other cars in. I mean, it still would drive under its own power, albeit not very well, but it would still drive under its own power. Did note that the top of the box was starting to come off. The rear bumper was fucked up. Front bumper was really fucked up, and the cab had taken some damage. But overall, an interesting showing from this big old truck, just showing that it, even being a top-heavy son of a bitch, it can still run on our rallycross track. So we're going to go ahead, pop into overhead view, and just determine the truck's final rating. Alrighty, we're in overhead view, and start, finish line, and pits, and here's our T-Series. Definitely 1.5 laps. That's the truck's rating. Very cut and dry with this. So pretty much that just leaves me finding my pad here, moving my shit around so you're hearing background noise. And we have our Gavril T-Series as I write it down, because I was a dumbass and forgot to mark it earlier. Is it 1.5 laps? Holy shit. Right there between the wait a second, which one is it? The Civetta Bolide and the Ibishu Pigeon. Pretty much right there at the bottom of the list. So, starting at the top, we have our Gavril H25 with 5 2/3 laps completed, followed by the 87 to 91 Ibishu Covet with 4.5. Tied with 3 2/3 laps are the Gavril D15 in the Ibishu Miramar, followed by the ETK K Series with 3 5/8. At 3.5 laps, we have the Gavril Grand Marshal with 3 1/4 is the 54 Burnside. Tied at 2 7/8 is the Ibishu 200BX in the Moonhawk V8 Sport. Let's see. At 2 2/3 is the Ibishu Pessima DX from 96 to 2000. Then with 2 5/8 we have the ETK I Series. Then the 88 to 91 Ibishu Pessima, followed by the Hirochi Sunburst with 1 7/8 laps. The Ibishu Pigeon with 1 3/4. Our Gavril T-Series with 1.5. And then our Civetta Bolide with 1 1/4. And I just see the ETK 800. That's with 1 2/3. So that is between the Ibishu Pigeon, it's the ETK 800 series, the Gavril T series, and then the Civetta. So that's how our leaderboard is looking right now. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, all that stuff. It does mean a lot. So until next time, everyone, have a good one.